My name is Houston and I'm back with another pickup. This time I got two pickups from the thrift store. The first pair is this pair of Vapormax here and these Converse Chuck Taylor All-Stars. So let's get into it. I'll do one at a time. So the first pair is going to be these Vapormax. I think they're called the Monochrome. And I paid about, they were 7 something, almost $8. And they were in good condition. You know, they don't have a lot of wear on them. But the thing that's wrong with them is they got oil stains on them. You can see a little bit of it here and all over the bottom. And it was a lot worse than this, but I scrubbed and washed them over and over. Used a lot of acetone and got most of it off, but you know, it's pretty much stained, so it's not going to come off. And I got as much of it off as I could, but you know, at least the top looks good. There's not a lot, nothing stained in the fly knit or anything. It's mainly at the bottom. Yeah, so that was the only problem with them. You know, the air units are full. There's no leakage or anything. They're not flat. They're full of air on both of them. Here's the other one here. Yes, you can see it's stained in there. It doesn't come off. It's like the oil is behind the plastic here. And that's what made it really hard to get it out of there. But like I said, I got most of it off. There was a big gigantic stain right here. I got it off, but you can still see it a little. It was this big circle here. And it was like this brown color. But I did a lot of scrubbing and I did a little mixture of gray and white paint went over it. And you can barely see it, so pretty much got it covered up. And on this shoe, it had a hole in the fly knit. Let me see, it's right here. Kind of hard to see it, but yeah, you can see it there where I sewed it up. But you know, that was the only problem. Only little flaws with them. Everything else is good. Insoles hardly have any use on them. There's a size tag in there, and these things are very comfortable. I tried them on, and I got them to where you can just slip them on. You don't gotta tie them. They can leave them tight like this. And I never owned a pair of these, but like I said, I seen them. They were, I think, $7.47 or something like that. I think the price is still, the price was right here, but I think it came off because I did acetone all this plastic, so it rubbed off. But yeah, so I say it was around $8 for them. And I seen them, and I wasn't really gonna buy them because of the stains. But then I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, let me try them because I never had a pair of these before. And like I said, I did acetone a lot of the bottom here. It's all plastic here. And it's got the rubber air units on it. It's got pieces of rubber here, I guess for the grip. But yeah, these are solid shoes. They're real comfortable too. I tried them all, walked around in them. And I'm really happy with them. So as far as keeping them, I may or may not. I did post them for sale. I think I got like $40 or something on them. But if they don't sell, I'll just throw them in the collection. Because like I said, they're real comfortable. It's like one of those shoes you can just throw on and go when you're going to do something quick, run to the store or something. They're good for that. So that's the first pair here. Moving on to the second pair. And it's one of my favorites, the Converse All-Stars. And they look vintage, but they're not. They're current made, I guess. The reason I say that is because it's got this little lace loop here in the front. And they don't have a lot of wear. I think they were just tried on a couple of times. The soles don't really have any wear on them. You can see it. And you can still see the price on these. They were $24.52. You see it there in red marker. And I did see these, and they were, I've been looking for a pair of these for a long time. I did get the replica ones from China that were $4, but those things are too small. And I got these in a bigger size. I think these are a 12 or a 13. Okay, look at the size tag here. It's a 13. And the insoles don't have anywhere. There was another insole on top of this one. It was I think some kind of Dr. Scholl's insole or something that was on these. So I threw that one away. It was already used up. And I looked at the soles of these, and it's still brand new since it was under that one. But anyway, I seen them, grabbed them. I didn't really like the price, but considering the condition of them, I went ahead and picked them up because you don't really find these for $25 anymore. I think they're like $70 or $80 now. And way back in the day, I used to go with my uncle. He used to buy these for $20 a pair. Way back, I think like late 80s, mid to late 80s. And nowadays they're like $70, $80. The same pair, little canvas and rubber. And I never understood that, how the price could go up so high on them, but I think it has something to do with Nike buying Converse, raising the prices on them. But these are one of I would say my third favorite shoe. First being Jordan, second being Adidas, and Converse is my third. Many of the Chuck Taylors, these, yes, like I said, I picked these up, brought them home, threw them in the washer, clean them up. Because any shoe I get from the thrift store, I'm going to throw it in the washer because you never know. Every time I go, I see somebody trying their shoes on in the thrift store, and you don't know whose foot was in there before you picked it up. So I always get rid of all the germs and bacteria that are left in the shoes before I put my feet in there. So anyway, these are my two pickups. Let me put them back in the frame. So a pretty good pickup here. I got these two plus some t-shirts, like 3 or 4 t-shirts. So it was a good day at the thrift picking this stuff up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and I'll catch you on the next one.